Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily. Who's ready to attack a brand new day? Who's ready to attack a brand new year? Happy New Year for myself and the Do Running community, the DOdaily community. Do you know, I had a great night last night. Just spent it at home. Do you know, had a few drinks with Kay. Do you know, but messaging the group, involved in the WhatsApp conversations, and whilst we can't connect properly, do you know, it was really important to do that. It felt fantastic. The spirit was amazing. Do you know, with friends and family and other conversations as well. It almost feels like people are ready to give it a real go, and the spirit was brilliant, which is fantastic, isn't it? Because 2020 was a tough one, but we've got so much to look forward to in 21. We've got so much we can do, you know. And it starts here, doesn't it? I'm absolutely over the moon to be out on the 1st of January. Walking was something I really picked up last year. You know, this time last year I was a little bit poorly and I couldn't run. So I found walking, and it's done so much for me. It's done so much for my outlook. It's done so much in terms of the things I want to do in life. You know, made me understand where I am and what I'm all about. So getting out there today was so important to get the year off to a flyer and make the most of the day. As a runner, we're quite obsessed by numbers and dates and stats and things like that. So I think that's one of the reasons as well. But I'm at a place called Bunny Woods. It's absolutely amazing. Although I say that every week, don't I? You can see there, it's quiet, it's cold. It's a place 4 or 5 miles south of Nottingham City. So I've just come out of the way. There is people about, you know. It's been fantastic, wishing people Happy New Year, saying hello to people, you know, and kids on bikes and people walking. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. I was going to go to the Peak District today, and this has always been a little bit of a plan B for the last couple of weeks. I've had it in reserve, somewhere I've never been before and wanted to come, but because of the new tier restrictions in Nottingham, it's important, isn't it, to sort of do whatever we can to stay within the rules, you know, and get on top of this situation. So Kinder Scout will wait for another day. Whilst it would have been great to do it on New Year's Day, you know, it made it feel pretty epic. Again, somewhere I've not been. You know, it's great to be. Did a little bit of research before I came out. Apparently, this place dates back to the Ice Age. And as you can see there, I don't think it's thawed out since. It's absolutely freezing. Someone somewhere, I'm not sure who, is trying to get it classified as ancient, which is fantastic for the area, isn't it? You know, just it's great for historians. And it's in the Doomsday Book, so there's a bit of history behind it, but don't know too much about that. But what I do know is it's absolutely fantastic to get out for a walk. It's a bit muddy and boggy, but I've got my wellies on again. You know, it's just about doing whatever you can to get out there and attack the day. And that's really the point today, isn't it? It's about attacking things because, like I touched on before, I really use walking. You know, and whilst I encourage that, I encourage all sorts of activity. I'll never tell anybody what to do, but it's important to use such things if you need to. You know, we've been talking about resolutions, targets, goals, and whilst I'm not one for waiting for the new year, I'd like to think, you know, it does give us the perfect opportunity to reevaluate, to go again, you know, to look at how we can improve things. And after a tough year, you know, I mentioned the illness there, and I felt a little bit sorry for myself this time last year. You know, I didn't know. I had to wait for an operation and I was in a lot of pain, you know, and I felt a bit sort of left on the shelf. But what this has made me realise, you know, by getting out there and feeling better on my own accord, it's made me realise that it's really our responsibility, isn't it? You know, and the NHS do a fantastic job. They do amazing work in dealing with everyday life, never mind a global pandemic. So if we can get out there and do things that sort of support our own physical health, our own mental health, bit guilty there of separating the two. If you tune in to DOdaily a lot, I like to sort of I'd like people to use the word health and label it all as one, because it definitely is. One impacts the other, and it's important to get people doing things that help them understand how it can help each other, how one can help the other. Because we'd all go to the doctors for a tablet, wouldn't we, for a bad stomach or something like that. But not enough people are talking, and that's what's really important. And this is my first steps into talking, into trying to sort of encourage people to use such platforms as DOdaily and other YouTube channels, other advice. I mentioned a lot how much I listen to in terms of podcasts and watch different programs than I used to now, and I just think that's expanding my view on everything and giving me a better insight into how we can really help each other, with this problem that is a problem. Mental health is something we all experience. If you followed this through 2020, you'll have seen my roller coaster of a journey. Probably no worse than anybody else. Feels a bit unfair at the time, particularly when it's COVID related. But by getting out for a walk, by enjoying this amazing nature, by clearing my head, again this morning, a few drinks, so it clears my head. Not particularly hungover, which is a bonus, but by clearing my head, it gives me that resilience to really attack the things I'm doing and not get too down. And that's the one thing that is the walking's done for me this year. If I look back on the last few years, there's been, if I'm really honest, there's been times when I've been really flat. I've let people get to me. I've let situations get to me. I felt sorry for myself, but I tend to find now I don't get too low. Still experience the highs. I probably get highs from things I never expected to get highs from. Just getting out for a walk gives me a real buzz, gives me so much positivity and gets me talking, gets me infusing. And that's important, isn't it? It's important to be enthusiastic about what you do. Because if you can sort of share that, others will sort of buy into it, others will jump on board, and it's just about motivating and inspiring, because if we can do that, we're helping people for free, we're helping people we want to, and it just creates a better community all around, doesn't it? I spoke there about the right at the start of this episode about how the spirit's been recently. But I throw myself into a community that looks at their own health and well-being and wants to be part of something. It's changed my outlook completely. And whilst it's important to help and encourage others around you, first of all, we have to look after ourselves, don't we? And this is where it starts for me. It starts on a Friday morning on a dirt trail deep in the South Notts countryside, because it's absolutely fantastic. I think I've done about 3 miles so far, and I'm only one side of it, but it's fantastic because I can do it whether I'm on my own, whether I'm with friends, whether I'm with the running community. It's absolutely brilliant, and I've realised how important that community is recently just by getting out for a small group run when we was allowed. So what I'm doing now is just keep encouraging people to do whatever they can to get out there, get active, make the most of what's around us. You don't need money for this. You don't need too much. Like I say, most of the time I don't even stick the wellies on because I'm not prepared. But it's just about sticking on some trainers, getting out the door, and making the most of what we've got available to us, available to us every single day of the year. And I'm going to make a bit of a mission I'm going to make a bit of a plan to get out and walk every single day in 2021. That's one of my small goals, working on a lot of goals. Another one is going to be getting up early every single day. That's going to be hard. That's something I've really struggled with. And then I've got a couple of small targets for January. I'm preparing this small boot camp type thing for a couple of the guys, you know, which involves quite strenuous activity and some challenges around diets and changes and things like that. So I'm actually going to go meat free for January, which is going to be a tough one. It's going to be really, really hard, that one, but I'm going to give it a go. You know, whilst I'm not going vegan, I'm going to give it a go. Anyone that knows me knows how much I love the meat, but for now it's something I want to try. So yeah, I've not been feeling great over the Christmas period, a little bit too much indulgence. So again, it's just about trying to find those ways of making it a bit easier for myself, making myself a bit healthier and a bit better going forward. And that's all I want to do, really. You know, I don't want to be too full on. I don't want to pester people or preach at people. I just want to do things that I feel give me purpose, you know, let me help people, because it's a passion of mine, you know, as well as the walking, the running and everything else. I love to help people. I love to get people involved. So thanks for watching, guys, over to 2020. I've said that a few times. Looking forward to building this in 2021. Hopefully you can follow my journey on a Friday. Tune in at any point. We work off a different motivation every day. Do you know, whether it's Monday motivation or Wednesday workout or wake up to walk on a Friday, there's something there for everyone. Do you know, even if you tune into a certain episode a week, I'd love you to tune in every day. Do you know, it's just me passing on my thoughts of how we can do things to help us as individuals and to help the community as a whole. If we can do that, we're going to have a much better and brighter 2021 now, you know, and we're going to be positive, get through this situation and come out and feel absolutely amazing. And that's what it's about, isn't it? It's about feeling great, because when we do, there's nothing else like it. If you like the video, please subscribe to get notifications. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. That's one of my targets. That's something I'm really going to drive. Going to start looking at that today. One of my things, whilst I've not got important stuff to do, one of the things I'm going to do is start looking at that, because I really want to sort of drive this forward, deliver different content, learn and sort of improve at what I'm doing, you know, so I can be a little bit more sort of concise with the message and help as many people as I can. If I can do that, I'll be absolutely over the moon. If you can help me along the way, that'll be absolutely fantastic too. So for now, guys, have a wonderful New Year's Day. Have a good few days break if you're off work, and make sure you're just doing it. Nearly forgot, guys, but Saturday selfie. Of course, it's important as ever this week. What I'm looking for you to do, I'm going to set a little challenge. Get out, get in your activity, whatever you choose. But if you write in the description what's your New Year's resolution, I'll get those posted up across the story, so we can hopefully inspire and motivate some others with ideas of how they can attack the year as well. I took plenty of pictures today, so check those out at the end of the video. Once again, just doing it.